That ain't true. That's what you just heard.
Generic opening to my video. Generic opening to my video. Sorry, I just got this memo from the Democrat Party. They tell us what to say. Hello there, you Awakening Wonders. Wherever you're watching this, join us on Rumble Premium. Have you seen the viral video of Elizabeth Warren and Chuck Schumer and now at least 22 more Democrat senators spouting the same points in a way that became familiar to all of us during the pandemic when we saw those mosaics of various newscasters saying safe and effective, safe and effective. But now what we're seeing is that the entire Democratic movement moves in lockstep, apparently to the tune of powerful individuals as yet unrevealed. Who is it? Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, George Soros? Whoever they are, you got to know that they're appearing on some important lists somewhere. And I don't just mean VIP lists. I mean, land on the island, kiss and a cuddle, a little bit of a smooch. What? How old are these people? No! Yep, I'm talking. Where's the list? Give us the list. Let's have a look at those viral videos and assess together what that tells us about this kind of institutional rhetoric.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices of groceries, gas, housing, eggs, of essentials is not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done nothing. Goose eggs to lower prices for you. Instead, he's pardoned violent criminals who savagely beat police officers on January 6th. That's an effing disgrace. He's letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw to vital government programs and then, even worse, giving him access to Americans' most sensitive data. Social security numbers, tax returns, health care bills. He's fired thousands of essential workers, people who help our veterans get their benefits, people fighting Ebola in Africa so it doesn't come here. He's frozen funding for vital programs that so many American families need. Cancer research, education funding, payments to family farmers, and so much worse. Why are they doing this? Trump, Musk, Doge are taking these vital services away from you for one reason only, so they can give tax breaks to their billionaires club. Their plan is awful, simply awful. Billionaires win, families lose.
Well, billionaires win.
Is the truth.
And that is the truth.
This is the viral video of Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren literally singing from the same hymn sheet, demonstrating to us that there is a centralized message. And I suppose you want party unity, but what you don't want is propaganda. What you don't want is media so untethered from reality that it's ultimately irrelevant. What you want is a discourse that can accommodate some of the mania that comes out on the chat on Rumble, like where you'll have one person saying, like talking about Islam and Palestine, other people saying you don't talk enough about Israel. You want volatile free speech so that we can aggregate intuitively based on scripture what the right path is for the individual, for the community and the nation. But that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments and chat. Let's have a look at the propaganda machine that's coming out of the Democrat Party. Those 22 Democrat senators all doing that thing together. It's disgusting.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
Why are they doing this? Trump taking these vital services away from you. Their plan is awful. Simply awful. Billionaires win, families lose. That is the truth.
And that is the truth.
And that is the truth.
Really, they've completely lost their values and they've lost their connection to reality. I reposted this video on X earlier of the brilliant Dave Smith talking about how prior to the culture wars that broke out around 2012, there were interesting movements, culturally and politically, in your country, America, on both the left and the right. Dave Smith said that the Occupy movement was getting a lot of traction. I remember going to Occupy Wall Street and hanging out with those people. I don't remember meeting Tim Pool or any of those people there, but like, a lot of people come from that Occupy movement, right? I went to Occupy events in the UK as well. It was very left-wing. It was anti-big banks. It was anti-big finance. It was the kind of grassroots movement that probably generated the rhetoric that led to Bernie Sanders' somewhat successful campaign in 2015. He'd have won if the Dems hadn't stymied him and given you Hillary Clinton because they wanted you to have that. Kennedy, who can't buy a cheer in Trump's address there, he would have been a better leader for the Dems. He might have beaten Trump. Let me know in the comments and chat if you agree with that. The Dems, in pure Radiohead fashion, did it to themselves. They annihilated themselves by having no values, and they used the culture war as a mask over the fact that they've got no true values or principles or virtues. Let's have a look at Cory Booker taking credit and saying Elon can keep the car. This is Cory Booker's response to that Elon post. So there you go. Clearly you're triggered by the truck. It was me. Keep your truck. Now we're up to 22 Dem senators all doing the same cruise. I'll buy a Cybertruck. It's interesting, man. They've lost the moral. I mean, let me know. I'm really interested now in having conversations with former liberals or current liberals or people that still support the Democrat Party or people that hate Trump and hate Elon Musk, because let me tell you plainly, I'm not the same as like Charlie Kirk or Dan Bongino or people that are, Dan Bongino is literally in the government now, and congratulations to Dan on that basis. Or Charlie Kirk, who's explicitly, through his involvement in Turning Point, an activist for MAGA and Maha. I think Donald Trump's an amazing public speaker, and I think that he was the wrecking ball that was required for globalism. I don't know that this is going to be the solution to all the world's problems, although it's difficult to query that he's having a lot more impact than Biden when it comes to peace between Ukraine and Russia. I'm no longer a figure of the left. I'm not like a MAGA person. My interest in your country and your politics and your institutions is that I still believe that America is the greatest country in the world and could become something yet more extraordinary. And in fact, that's going to be required, isn't it, if we're going to avert Armageddon of some kind, whether that's military or the various other ways that we could destroy ourselves if we don't connect to divine principles like love, compassion, unity, service, even if there is a tribal dimension to that. Rumble have always believed in empowering free speech voices. Do you remember when dirty old Dunkin' Donuts turned their backs, and their stinking donuts? They said that Rumble had a right-wing culture. No. Free speech isn't fascist, but Dunkin' Donuts would have you believe it. So would YouTube, so would all the globalists. Join us on Rumble Premium. You don't only get additional good old Russell Brand Stay Free content, you get additional content from him, and him, and him, and her. Oh, there is a her. And another her. Ah, come on, we did okay. And this gay content. See, we can do it. We ain't no right wing. We're excited to offer you Rumble Premium, a completely ad-free experience with exclusive benefits for viewers and creators. For a limited time, you can get $10 off an annual plan using the promo code BRAND. Visit rumble.com/premium/brand to help me. Use me, help me, and help you. Help me, help you. That's Jerry Maguire, huh?
Help me, help you.
Together, we can turn the tide. Whether you join Rumble Premium or simply keep watching, your kindness helps free speech alive. And if enough of you join, I might give you one last glimpse at these little guys.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more uncensored content where free speech can flourish, join our live stream. Click the link right here to watch the next video if you want to, or become a member of a growing movement. Download the Rumble app and you'll be informed every time we make a new piece of content. Stay free.